Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, 6:59. You can see I'm wearing I'm wearing some clothes. It's cold. That's what I'm wearing. Nice. You can see nature. You can see nature. See, it's 6:59 in the morning. It's pretty cool. Oh, I got up at around what time? I think it was 2:30. And I was like, shit, man, I need to sleep. But then somehow I said, okay, fine. Got up, preparing my next video about Dubai, answered emails from clients, checked YouTube comments, and planning what's next. I want to share with you a very interesting thing that happened yesterday. I told you I deal with clients every single day. Every day I get a client, okay? And it's good. I'm making money. Okay? So this particular client, very nice guy, very polite, good looking guy, very gentle, very well spoken, born and raised in Dubai. Okay? So he came online and he shared with me his resume. As usual, it was not professionally done, but okay, it was his resume. And then we started to talk. He just said he wanted to take my mentorship about life, which is very strange because, I asked him, are you going through any financial problems? He said, no. He's having a good family. Asked him, everything okay at workplace? He said, yeah. So I was like, okay, that's rather strange. Normally people take my coaching only when something is not right. So I was curious. I was like, so what exactly is bothering you? He said he paid attention to my videos. He has been watching my videos for a couple of months. And my analysis has been right. So he was worried about the future, which was good. For someone in his 20s, to be serious about their future is good. So then I said, okay, fine. He was more worried about, if he loses his job and all that. So I said, fine. So I asked him, where does he work? What position? And then I asked him, what is his salary? So what I did is, try this. I want you to try this, okay? Whatever is your salary, multiply it by the monthly salary, multiply by 12. Once you get that figure, divide it by 365. That's number of days, okay? And out of the number of days, I want you to divide it by, let's say, the number of hours that you're working in the office, okay? The actual number of hours. So I know you'll say there are off days and all that. So that is why I'm not taking the time for traffic. I'm not taking the time for, other miscellaneous extra stuff like overtime and all that. So on an average, how many hours you work in the office? So you divide it by, let's say, 8. But in the Dubai or the Middle East, it's normally 10 to 12 hours, to be very honest, okay? So whatever is the amount. So that is what you're getting paid per hour, okay? So this guy, when I asked him, what are you getting per hour, when we calculated it, he gave me the figure, approximately less than $20. So then I asked him, are you happy with $20 per hour? He was like, I don't know. I don't know whether it's high or low. So what I told him is, to give you a perspective, how much you're getting paid per hour. I told him, here in Thailand, if you have to employ the services of a man to have his monkey climb up this coconut tree, this coconut tree? Okay, it's pretty high. To have a monkey climb the coconut tree and bring the coconut down is $10. Okay, that monkey will climb up and all the coconuts will bring down. So you get paid. I told him, you get paid what it takes to climb 2 coconut trees. You get the salary of 2 monkeys. So he was like, oh, okay. See, the thing about, I'm not trying to put people who earn a monthly income down. You need such people, okay? Not everyone is meant to be a businessman. Not everyone's meant to be an entrepreneur. Not everyone's meant to be a freelancer. We have a balance of everything in life. And there is no glamorous, easy way out. Forget all the internet marketing bullshit. However, the fact of the matter is, whatever salary you're getting, I can assure you this much: it is absolutely lower than what you're worth. It is absolutely lower, and that is the reason why an employer or CEO of the company is keeping you in that company and is not troubling you, because he knows he's getting 10 times more the benefit out of you. Okay, and you may not believe this, but if you were to search, if you polish your resume, if you polish your interview skills, if you polish your marketing skills, you can aim for a higher income. Okay, and I know this because I've been doing it for years. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of me. Okay, not anyone else, me. 2011, if you check YouTube, 2011 Loy Machedo suicide was when I lost everything and I ended up on the streets. Okay, I ended up on the streets of Mumbai. And from there I went to Kochi, Kerala. And I went there to kill myself, because I was like, I've given up on life. But then series of things took place and I decided I'll give Dubai one last tango. So through my contacts and connections, they were very kind enough, they got the ban lifted. Okay, so I was able to come back to UAE. Okay, and then I decided I would be a coach, freelancer coach, because I didn't want to work for anyone. It was not working out for me. So now when coaching, I seriously didn't know how much to charge for coaching. I really didn't know. I was like, what do I charge? Because I was not a coach. So I realized the only way is, okay, to get myself a mentor, which I got myself a mentor. I started following his guidance, courses, books, whatever. Okay. Now, end of the day, I have to earn, right? What's the point if I keep studying and I'm not earning? So my mentor said, okay, I want you to go and get your first customer, your client. But I told him that I don't have a customer. I don't know what to charge. I don't know how much to charge. So he said, what can you charge minimum? What do you think is the least comfortable amount that you can ask somebody? So I scratched my head. I was like, what can I charge? I said, 5 dirhams. So he said, okay, fine. So you charge someone 5 dirhams. So then he asked me, okay, you charge 5 dirhams, but what will you provide? I was a Toastmaster. I knew a bit of public speaking. People used to come to me for coaching. I said, okay, I will mentor someone for their speech, for speaking. So I'll charge them 5 dirhams. So he said, okay, fine. So I tried to find a person. I said, I'll coach you for your speech and all that. But because I want to do this professionally, is it okay? I ask you some money. I was so uncomfortable. I was like, shit, how do I ask for money? Because I never asked for money in my life. I never charged anyone. So he was like, how much you want me to pay you? So I said, can I charge you 5 dirhams? So the guy looked at me like, 5 dirhams? Yeah, okay, 5 dirhams, fine. So I was like, oh, okay, that was not so bad. He said, okay. So the first coaching session I had was for 5 dirhams. That's, I think, that's almost $1 for my first coaching. Okay. So after doing a couple of clients for for 5 dirhams, $1. So my mentor said, now charge someone 10 dirhams. I said, okay. So a little bit more confident. So I tried to go to the same person. I said, this time 10 dirhams. He said, oh, increase a little bit. I said, yeah, I'm trying to. He's saying, I better book all your sessions before you charge me more. So I went, and the coaching aspect where you take feedback, you figure out how you can get better. So from 5 dirhams, it went to 10 dirhams, 20, 50, went to 100, 150. And I managed to get my first big customer. My first one was 2,000 dirhams. And what I proposed to this customer of mine was, I want to buy books to study, okay, to learn my craft. What I propose to you is, I will buy the books with your money. So I'm buying the books. And I'll give you a copy of those books. His name is Sajid. I'll just give his first name. His name is Sajid. Okay. So I said, I'll copy the books. I'll give you a copy. So at least I can. He said, no problem, Loy. Yeah, for education, I'll support you. He paid me 2,000 dirhams as my first client for 1 year coaching. That was my highest amount that time. Okay. And I went on from there. 2,000, it went to 4,500. It kept increasing until today. Now I know my rates very well. I'm sure you must know, one-to-one coaching is $167. 1 year coaching is $10,000, $25,000, $50,000. The highest I've made until now, you can believe me, you can choose not to believe, is $100,000. Okay. I know you'll not believe, but the point I'm trying to tell you is not the part of whether you believe my rates or you're not. I'm the same guy who started off at $1. Same guy. Today I'm the same guy who charges from $1. I charge $167 for 1 hour of coaching. Okay, at least maybe you'll believe this much. Now, how did it happen? How did I earn from $1 to $167? There was a step-by-step process. There was a process of refinement. There was a process of marketing, selling, adding new, services, features, taking feedback, finding out how I can get, knowing the target market, knowing which channels to market, knowing who to meet. It was a process that took, public speaking took 25 years. Coaching took 15 years. Being online took 11 years. Doing it full time now is like 6 years. So every step was a step by itself. So in the same way, what I'm telling you is, this guy who is getting now the price of 2 coconut trees, he deserves so much more. He is a nice guy. I really liked him. I felt he was a nice guy. And I told him very honestly, I told him, see, listen, man, my honest, most genuine advice is, you should be getting paid much more. Okay. And you can get paid much more. His line of work. Okay. I wouldn't give the same advice to everyone. Let's say, for example, you're a real estate agent. I wouldn't give you this same advice. I wouldn't say that you can work online and be a real estate agent. No, it depends what your career path is. For this guy, I told him, you can, okay, but you need to polish yourself. And see, one thing I'll tell you. Okay, now for example, let's address this. I'm pretty sure it's in your head. The $100,000. I don't get $100,000 customer every day. In my 11 years of coaching, just one. Okay, and it's not every day. And just as you make stupid mistakes, like I spent $5,000 in 1 hour for online gaming, just buying virtual characters. You make stupid mistakes, which are very big. You get good customers who are very big. I even made stupid mistakes of investing in courses. Like when I was in Dubai, I have literally spent 200,000 dirhams, I think, $54,000 on so many courses: NLP, life coaching, coactive coaching, career coaching, relationship coaching. 90%, 90, useless, absolutely useless. I took all the certificates, I tore them out, and I threw them in the dustbin because it's all bullshit. It's all recycled advice. See, end of the day, it all comes down to earning money. That's what it comes down to. So I spoke to this guy. I told him, listen, if you're willing, if you're ready to put the effort for the next 1 year, and then after that have follow-up sessions for the next 2 more years, you can achieve what I'm doing. You can. Okay? Maybe more, maybe somewhat less, but you'll be earning per hour. See, it's not that I get $167 every hour of 24 hours. Okay? The beauty is you can decide how many hours you want to work. You can decide what is the project you want to bid for. You can decide on which platform. See, there is Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr, Fiverr, there is Guru.com. There are so many websites, okay? It's not that you're going to get it easy. You'll be competing with guys from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, uh, Africa. You'll be competing with guys who'll offer the same service you're offering but cheaper. So that is where it comes to personal branding, where you stand out from the crowd. Like, for example, me, the way I talk, the way I look, the way I behave, the way I interact with people is different from somebody else. I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I'm absolutely unique to me. So if you want my style, you come to me. You want someone better, maybe you have to go to someone better. You want someone maybe different, you go to someone different. So that's where personal branding comes in. So, end of the day, the only reason I told this guy, you need to earn more, is because what happens is your expenses increase, and especially if you have a baby, you have a spouse, you want to earn more, man. What is the point of working like a dog, getting up every day in the morning, going in the fucking traffic, going to that office, meeting a guy who's your boss, who is more or less same like you, maybe has a few years experience. You call him sir, you call the customers sir, you have to knock on every door, you have to listen to people's shit. And I'll tell you the biggest drawback among the whole thing. For me, wherever I go, the Loy Machedo brand will follow. I can go to China, I can go to Taiwan, I can go to Philippines, loymachedo.com will follow, okay? But you, on the other hand, if you leave your job, whatever work you did for that company, it will not follow you. And when you go to the next company, you need to start all over again from zero. You need to prove it to that guy from zero. He'll say, I'm sorry, I don't know you. Prove yourself. And if your management changes in your company, again, you have to prove yourself. And then one fine day when you leave the country and go to another country, you need to again start from zero. Why do you think people from the Middle East, when they go to Canada, when they go to Australia, they have to work what? Supermarket, security guard, they call it domestic engineer, but it's a cleaner. Why do you think they take up all these odd jobs? Because the experience that you had in your country is worth nothing. So that's one of the biggest drawbacks of being an employee. You start from zero. And that is one thing which I didn't want. I didn't want, please, I'll, give me your strengths, give me your weakness, let me prove myself to you. I didn't want that. I was like, fuck this shit, man. Today, I don't call anyone sir. I absolutely do not call anyone sir. The funny thing is, people come to me. I don't go to people. And that I get more respect. When you go to someone, you have to call him sir, you have to give him respect. In my case, people come to me and they give me respect. And that's what personal branding is all about. You get respect, you work for you, your name. Wherever you go, your work follows you. You can travel anywhere in the world. Your work follows you. So it's like 20 years, 30 years, you put work for somebody, and one day they terminate you. You're left with nothing. You don't have an identity. For me, my identity follows me everywhere I go. So spoke to him. Nice guy. I really wish him all the best. Whether he takes up my coaching or he doesn't take up my coaching. Nice guy. He's a genuine guy. But you cannot be a good guy and succeed. You cannot be afraid of asking money and succeed. You cannot be the guy who doesn't know his value. I'm the same guy who was asking, $1 per hour. And today I'm the same guy who asks $167. Yes, I can ask much more, but then I'll get fewer customers or I need to upgrade my skills. I'm in a comfortable place right now where I can spend time with my family. I'm a whole day at home. I enjoy playing my games. And yes, I do have my premium clients as well. Although I wouldn't mind having a $100,000 client. My problems get sorted out for at least 2-3 years. I like big clients. Anyway, okay, guys, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. Whatever it is, you can say whether you agree, disagree. But remember the focus of what I told you. You should get paid more per hour. End of the day, life is not just about working. It's not about saving, working a full year only for that 1 month of holiday. It's enjoying your life every single day. Every single day. You enjoy your life, and that's where life is beautiful. Like, see how I'm walking? Anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys. Take care.